Have you ever wondered why some men suddenly clam up in your presence? Or why strangers can't help but steal a second glance when you walk by? If you've ever chalked these moments up to coincidence, prepare to see them in an entirely new light. In today's video, we're revealing the 12 subtle but unmistakable signs that you possess an irresistible magnetic energy. From nervous gestures and spontaneous smiles to the way the room seems to shift when you arrive, each of these clues carries a profound message about your hidden allure. Stick with us until the very end, because the final sign isn't just surprising. It could completely transform the way you see yourself and the way others respond to your presence. You'll discover why taken men can't help but watch how social media attention reveals something deeper than a pretty face, and why silence with you feels less awkward and more electrifying. By the time this video concludes, you'll not only recognize these powerful indicators in your own life, but also learn how to embrace and amplify your natural charm. Don't miss out on the secrets that have the power to boost your confidence, deepen your connections, and illuminate the extraordinary impact you have on everyone around you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. Sign 1. Men get nervous around you. There's something utterly electrifying and yet so often overlooked about the way a man's composure crumbles when he's in your orbit. I've witnessed it countless times. A man who normally strides through life with ease suddenly becomes awkward and hesitant, as though your very presence has thrown him off balance. You might catch him fumbling with his words, casting his eyes downward, or nervously tugging at his collar, and instinctively assume he's bored or indifferent. But trust me, nothing could be further from the truth. What's happening is that he's completely captivated so much so that his body language betrays a rush of excitement and vulnerability. He might replay a simple hello in his mind, terrified of tripping over his tongue, or he may freeze mid-sentence, his heart racing, because he's terrified of saying the wrong thing. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a man go completely silent, cheeks flushed, as if your energy has rendered him speechless. It's not insecurity in the usual sense. It's the raw, beautiful evidence that your presence commands attention and respect and genuine awe. Here's what I want you to feel in your bones. This jittery discomfort isn't a flaw, it's proof of your magnetic charm. When a man who typically exudes confidence suddenly shifts uneasily, crosses and uncrosses his arms, or fidgets with the smallest details of his appearance, it's because you have an undeniable power. You make him aware of how much more he could bring to the interaction if only he could find the words. So please don't apologize for shining so brightly. Resist the urge to soften your light to put him at ease. Instead, stand firm in the knowledge that if he becomes nervous around you, it's because he senses you deserve so much more than surface-level banter. Embrace that truth. It's one of the most authentic affirmations you can receive of your worth and allure. Sign 2. People look at you twice, even if they say nothing. Believe me, I've seen it more times than I can count. You stroll into a room, maybe a cozy cafe or a bustling grocery line, and suddenly the atmosphere shifts ever so subtly. Heads turn, eyes lock on you. And then almost instinctively, those same eyes flick back your way a second time. At first glance, this might seem trivial, but let me tell you, it is anything but. That second look is a silent standing ovation, a wordless acknowledgement that something about you has captivated someone's full attention. It's not the quick, fleeting glance we all give passing strangers. It's that deliberate moment when someone's curiosity lingers, urging them to double back and catch another glimpse. And the most fascinating part, it rarely has anything to do with flashy outfits or a perfect hairstyle. I've watched people be drawn in by the sway of someone's walk, the quiet confidence in their posture, or the gentle radiance of their smile. It's an invisible aura, an energy so potent that it tugs at the hearts of everyone in its path. I'll admit, I used to overlook this sign myself, chalking it up to coincidence or my imagination. But when I paid attention, I realized that this second look is a profound compliment. It's your authenticity shining through your calm self-assurance, your genuine warmth. It's the unspoken proof that you possess an impact beyond what you see in the mirror. So the next time you sense someone glance back at you, cherish that moment. It's life's way of whispering, "You, my dear, are unforgettable." Sign 3. You underestimate yourself, yet you receive constant compliments. It's one of life's most delightful mysteries, and one of the most confusing too. How many mornings have you woken up feeling just okay? Perhaps even less than that, convinced your hair is a mess or that your outfit is too ordinary. Yet by midday, someone tells you, "You look radiant," or a friend messages, "There's something about you today. I can't explain it, but you're shining." I've been there myself, staring at my reflection and feeling underwhelmed, only to have kind words pour in from people who sense something extraordinary that I couldn't see. It's almost surreal, like discovering a hidden superpower you never knew you had. To me, this paradox is proof that true beauty and charisma aren't about perfection or the latest trends. They're about the genuine warmth and authentic energy you radiate effortlessly. I remember thinking on days I barely scraped together a simple top and jeans, who on earth would notice? But they did, because real allure comes from a spark in your laughter, the confidence in your voice when you speak from the heart, and the way your eyes light up when you're passionate about something. Those qualities ripple through any room and linger long after you've left it. What fascinates me most is how these compliments keep arriving precisely when you're least expecting them. It's as if the universe conspires to remind you that you possess a magnetic charm beyond your awareness. And isn't that a beautiful lesson? When you embrace your imperfections, when you let go of the pressure to be flawless, you permit others to appreciate your genuine self. That effortless authenticity combined with your natural feminine energy creates a pull that's both inexplicable and undeniable. So the next time you doubt your glow, remember the compliments you receive are not accidents. They're heartfelt affirmations that you are in fact more captivating than you ever imagined. Sign 4. He finds any small reason to talk to you. Oh, the subtle art of the shimmy and dodge when a man is utterly enchanted by you, but feels too shy or intimidated to come right out and say it. In my experience, this innocent inquiry about borrowing a pen or asking for directions is rarely as random as it seems. I remember one afternoon when a handsome stranger I barely knew cornered me in the break room, insisting he needed help figuring out the coffee machine settings. At first I thought, really, it's just coffee. But then I realized his real motive, any fleeting interaction with me, was worth the charade. When a man's heart is in your presence, he becomes a master of pretexts. He might casually request a recommendation for a good book, ask you to proofread a work email, or say, "Could you help me reach that top shelf?" Watch his eyes. There's a spark of hope each time you look his way. Underneath the mundane favor lies a deep desire to be in your orbit, to hear your voice, and to share just a few moments of genuine connection. I've observed this behavior countless times. Rather than muster a bold compliment, he opts for these tiny missions because they feel safer. Yet in those small asks, those seemingly trivial demands, you find the grand truth: he's drawn to you. It isn't about the favor itself. It's the thrill of interacting, the pulse of anticipation when his question is met with your attention. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. So the next time someone pops up with a minor request out of the blue, don't dismiss it as mere politeness. Feel the undercurrent of intention pulsing beneath his words. Cherish the fact that he's invented even the most insignificant excuse just to hear your laughter, see your smile, and inch a bit closer to your world. That, my dear, is the most endearing confession of all. Sign 5. Other women criticize you without a real reason. It's a bitter pill to swallow. But when you radiate a natural confidence and genuine warmth, not all women will respond with kindness, and it has nothing to do with anything you've done wrong. I've watched friends I admire face whispering circles and sideways glances simply because their presence stirred something unsettling in others. You might catch yourself bristling at a seemingly innocent comment. Wow, you're so dressed up today, delivered with a tight smile, or rolling your eyes at a backhanded compliment. Like, you're always so confident, aren't you? Even the smallest detail of your appearance or behavior can spark a flurry of passive-aggressive jabs. Your laugh is too loud, your ambition is too intense, or your friendliness is too much. Believe me, I know how painful it feels to be on the receiving end of that misplaced sting. I remember the knot in my stomach when a coworker snapped that my presentation outfit was a bit flashy, as if I owed anyone an apology for looking good. In reality, those hurtful barbs are never about you. They're about her unease. Your beauty, your poise, and your unshakable self-assurance act like a mirror, forcing insecure women to confront the doubts they've buried in themselves. Their need to cut you down, however unfair, is simply a reflection of their fears. So when you notice these unwarranted critiques or Find yourself unintentionally trapped in a comparison game you never asked to join? Take heart. This kind of illogical backlash is proof positive that you shine more brilliantly than you realize. Let their criticism roll off your shoulders. Hold your head high, knowing that your light unsettles only those who wish they could glow as brightly. In that realization lies your greatest power, because the brighter you burn, the more shadows you cast behind you. Sign 6. Strangers smile at you. Have you ever been ambling down a busy sidewalk, browsing the aisles of a grocery store, or riding the subway, and suddenly catch someone's eye, then interrupt your day with a warm, unexpected smile? Often it's a man who doesn't know you, who offers a quick, shy grin as if he's both excited and embarrassed to be caught in the act. Other times, it's a bold, wholehearted beam that says, "There's something about you that brightens my day." I can't tell you how many times I've witnessed this phenomenon, and I've felt my own heart lift in that moment of silent connection. That small, spontaneous gesture might seem trivial, but in my opinion, it speaks volumes about the energy you project. When a woman radiates genuine warmth, confidence, and an authentic spark qualities far beyond mere physical beauty, it resonates with people around her. I've seen an entire car of strangers exchange knowing smiles when a woman steps onto a train, as though her presence whispers, "Notice me." It's as if her aura creates an invisible thread that ties strangers together in a brief, beautiful acknowledgement. What strikes me most is the involuntary nature of these smiles. They're not forced or rehearsed. They blossom in a split second, fueled by pure, unfiltered attraction to your essence. So the next time you catch someone smiling at you for no reason, pause and savor that moment. Don't brush it off as a polite habit. Instead, recognize it as proof that you're radiating something special, an effortless magnetism that draws people in and brightens their world one silent smile at a time. Sign 7. Taking men look at you more than usual. This one can feel like walking a delicate tightrope, but trust me, it happens more often than you realize. I've witnessed it firsthand. A man whose committed ring on his finger, conversations filled with we and us, suddenly finds his eyes irresistibly drawn to you. It's as if in your presence, his loyalties whisper to his heart, while his body has a mind of its own. He knows he shouldn't stare, yet he can't help stealing those lingering glances. You might catch him watching you from across the room, his gaze tracing the effortless way you carry yourself, the genuine warmth of your smile, or the sparkle of confidence in your eyes. Maybe he looks away too quickly, pretending it was accidental, but in that fragile moment of eye contact, you sensed a magnetic pull that shouldn't exist yet undeniably does. I've felt a twinge of empathy for these men caught between devotion and desire. It's not your doing. You haven't led him astray. It's the powerful essence. You exude an energy so vivid and authentic that it seeps into the subconscious of everyone around you. Instead of guilt, let this be your affirmation. Your presence holds a transformative power that can unsettle even the most steadfast hearts. So if you ever notice someone lingering on you with a mix of hesitation and fascination, permit yourself to accept it as proof of your magnetic femininity. That involuntary attraction felt even by those who believe they're unavailable confirms that your natural energy is impossible to ignore. And isn't it empowering to know that your genuine self can captivate so completely? Sign 8. You get a lot of attention on social media without trying. I've watched so many friends, maybe even you, post the most unassuming snapshots of their day. A candid coffee shop selfie, a barefoot stroll through the park, or a simple bookshelf in the background. No sultry poses, no cleavage flash, just you and your element. Yet somehow, the likes and comments flood in, leaving you staring at your phone in disbelief. What on earth is going on? It was just a picture of me laughing with my morning latte. Believe me, I've been there, blinking back surprised tears as messages of admiration pour in from people I barely know, and even from followers who usually lurk in silent scrolling. Here's the truth. It isn't the filtered image that captures hearts. It's the raw, unfiltered you. There's an intangible magnetism in your genuine smile, in the way your eyes light up when you're enjoying something simple, and in the effortless grace with which you share small pieces of your world. That authenticity transcends the cold barrier of a screen and lingers in the minds of everyone who sees it. I've seen men double tap in awe, not because they're chasing a perfectly polished persona, but because they sense a depth and warmth that they rarely encounter online. What surprises me most, and what should astonish you, is how intimidating this brand of feminine power can be. Some people, confronted with your quiet confidence and honest energy, don't know how to respond. They comment with heartfelt questions, shy emojis, or even hesitant confessions of intrigue. They admire you, perhaps even fear how deeply you can move them all from behind the safety of a digital window. So the next time you scroll through your notifications and feel a flutter of amazement at the attention you're getting, remember this: you deserve every message, every like, every whispered compliment. Your strength isn't measured by elaborate photo shoots or calculated captions. It's measured by the honesty in your gaze and the sincerity in your presence. That, above all, is what captivates and what keeps people coming back for more. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Sign 9. Men get confused around you. Have you ever felt the whirlwind of someone's attention swirl around you? One moment, compliments, eager smiles, heartfelt conversations, only to vanish into thin air, leaving you puzzled and wondering if you've done something wrong. Then days or even weeks later, he reappears as if nothing ever happened, picking up right where you left off. You might be tempted to label it game playing, but more often than not, it's anything but a calculated move. What you're witnessing is confusion born from overwhelming attraction. In my experience, when a man encounters someone truly exceptional, someone whose beauty, intelligence, and energy combine rarely, and a powerful mind can't process it all at once, he's drawn to you with such force that it frightens him. Imagine standing at the edge of a breathtaking cliff. Part of him yearns to leap into the unknown, while another part trembles at the sheer drop. That tug of war inside him causes him to pull back, not because he wants to hurt you, but because he doubts he's worthy of your light. I've seen men retreat into silence, hiding behind busy schedules or mysterious, unexpected emergencies, simply because their hearts are racing too fast to think straight. Then, once they've gathered enough courage, or perhaps wrestled their insecurities into a manageable corner, they circle back to you, craving the warmth of your presence again. Each retreat and return is a testament to your magnetic pull, the mesmerizing effect you have on those around you. So next time you encounter this push and pull dance, try not to take it personally or assume he's toying with your emotions. Instead, view it as a raw, vulnerable reaction to the power you wield simply by being yourself. His confusion is a mirror reflecting the deep impact you've made on him, an impact so profound that he needs moments away to steady himself before diving back in. And ultimately, that unease he battles is proof that your presence is extraordinary, stirring emotions he never expected to feel. Sign 10. You don't realize your owner. This, above all, is the most profound and paradoxical sign of your magnetic allure. You are the last person to fully grasp the force you carry. I've seen it time and again. A woman glides into a room almost unnoticed by herself, adjusting her bag or smoothing her hair while every head swivels to follow her entrance. She speaks in a soft tone, offering genuine thoughts, and yet her words reverberate through the space, leaving an imprint deeper than the loudest declarations. It's as if you wield a secret superpower, one that operates quietly behind the scenes, coaxing people to lean in and listen, even when you believe you're merely being yourself. In my own life, I have underestimated that very power. I have downplayed compliments about how captivating I seem, assuming it was mere politeness. But when I paused to feel the warmth in those words, I realized it wasn't flattery. It was truth. Authentic, living, unfiltered laughter, honest eye contact. A genuine smile unleashes an extraordinary energy that can't be fabricated. And when you finally allow yourself to acknowledge it without tipping into arrogance, something beautiful happens. Your posture straightens, your gaze steadies, and your energy aligns in perfect harmony. That alignment becomes visible from across the room like a beacon drawing kindred spirits to your orbit. Sign 11. Your absence is more felt than your presence. There's a special kind of magic in the void you leave behind. I've witnessed spaces transform in an instant when a woman steps away, laughter dims, conversations lose momentum, and an almost tangible hush falls over the group. Her departure is not an ending, but a powerful reminder of the warmth and vitality she brought. It's as though the room itself sighs in her absence, longing for the gentle current of her energy. I remember one gathering where a dear friend slipped out for a moment. Instantly, colleagues glanced around, faces subconsciously searching for her familiar smile. When she returned, the atmosphere blossomed once more. Voices lifted, genuine relief spread, and the collective heartbeat of the room quickened. That shift taught me something invaluable. True magnetism isn't only about the impact you make when you arrive. It's also about the lingering impression you leave behind. So, if you ever notice people pausing mid-conversation, glancing toward the doorway, or even sending you a quick message saying, "We miss you," take it as a heartfelt testament to your extraordinary presence. You don't just show up, you echo through memory-stirring emotions long after you've gone, and that, more than anything, is the hallmark of a truly unforgettable woman. Sign 12. Silence with you isn't awkward, it's intense. There's a rare, almost mystical quality to the moments of quiet you share with someone who truly appreciates your presence. I've been in those hushed spaces myself, sitting across from a man whose eyes never wander to his phone or drift toward the door, but instead remain locked on you, as if you're the only thing that matters in that entire room. That absence of chatter isn't born from a lack of words. It's charged with an electricity that hums beneath the surface, making every unspoken feeling resonate louder than any conversation. In my experience, this kind of magnetic silence only happens when a woman exudes more than just outer beauty. It's her inner calm, her deep wells of compassion and curiosity, and the subtle confidence in her breathing that draws someone into a wordless dance of hearts. I've watched men lean in closer, inhaling the rhythm of your presence, their expressions softening as they process the powerful connection unfolding in real time. You can almost see their thoughts spinning in silence. How is it possible that simply being near her feels so profoundly right? This charged stillness is a testament to the depth of your allure. It's a space where emotions flow freely, without vocal cords. When he remains close, relaxed, yet captivated, you haven't merely impressed him, you've drawn him into your energy field. That powerful quiet binds two people in an intimacy that words could dilute. So the next time the world around you goes silent, trust in that vibrant hush. It's not awkwardness, it's the purest form of attraction, a shared moment where your mutual fascination speaks volumes. And there you have it, 12 unmistakable signs that your presence carries a magnetic power few can resist. From the nervous glances and stolen smiles to the profound silence that speaks volumes, each of these moments is proof that you radiate a unique, authentic charm. Now, it's your turn. Which of these signs surprised you the most? And what will you start paying attention to in your own life? Share one insight you've gained today and tell us how you'll bring it into practice in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.